And don't let the high fashion fool you. These Brooklyn Nets mean business. A shot from earlier on coming down the tunnel, ready to put a show on here at home. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Wednesday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons. And then on Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. And it's Lillard in at the point. And looking at the Nets, Simmons and Dinwiddie are the guard set. Mikal Bridges out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Thomas in at the 3 slot. Don't expect a ton of points tonight. Not much scoring, Greg. Each of these teams are excellent defensively. Tell us why.
Well, defense starts with effort, and all of these guys really compete. They take pride in that defensively, and boy, you love to see it.
Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Now, Dinwiddie. Pass to Thomas. Outside, Simmons. And here is Thomas. And the pass to Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Really love how active Finney-Smith is. Exceptional job cutting to the right spot in the pick and rolls.
Beasley against Dinwiddie. Pass to Lillard. Puts up a 3. And again for 3.
And he's hit thousands of threes in this league.
Inching closer and closer to 5th place on the career triples list.
And Kyle Korver is currently 5th. Of course, Steph Curry has that #1 spot.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Beasley, the pass to Middleton. Lopez outside. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
First time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Lets it go with the 3. Beasley with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
For 3, Middleton. Simmons pulls it in. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And, Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Pass to Lopez. Giannis inside. Dinwiddie covering. From deep, Giannis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Well, if Giannis is knocking down threes, defensively, nothing you can do.
Middleton against Thomas. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Simmons on the wing. Back to Thomas. Inside. Here's Finney Smith. Nails the baby hook. Finney Smith's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Pushing his way past the defense there, Finney Smith knows how to maintain his composure while under pressure.
Antetokounmpo against Bridges.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Nets trail by 4. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Thomas down low, defended by Middleton, and the basket by Thomas.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Another shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Man, I like the fact that Middleton, because of his strength, is able to fight through contact and get shots to fall even when he's been hit.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the night. And that one falls for Middleton. So 2022-23 was a tough year for Chris Middleton, dealing with a series of injuries.
But you know, Kevin, I thought he quickly found his form again upon his return, and I think that speaks to his character and work ethic.
Now, here's Bridges. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Here's Dinwiddie. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Dinwiddie. Excellent D there from Beasley.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Nets trail by 5. Dinwiddie kicks to Simmons. Now the pass to Bridges, to the paint, looking for Finney Smith, and he gets it there. The shot missing. Good D by Lopez. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Here's Dinwiddie, following the basket by Brook Lopez. Beasley against Dinwiddie. And they double up Simmons. Back to Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Nets missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Middleton the pass to Lillard. Middleton on the wing. Lillard outside. Lets it go. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Bucket is good.
Well, I think he's the ultimate point forward. Simmons has the skills of a point guard, the size of a 4-man, and is terrific off the bounce.
Now here's Lopez. He had 13 points in the win against New York.
And then how about the block shots, guys? I mean, just overpowering on the defensive side. Really, he was the intimidator.
Now Dinwiddie after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Bridges sets the screen for Dinwiddie. Outside Thomas. That 3 off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 7. Giannis is double. 3-pointer, Lillard gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 8 points.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. O'Neal's check in for Bridges. Milwaukee also making some changes. Bobby Portis comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Malik Beasley. And so it's Brooklyn with it, trailing by 10. Here's Finney Smith. Last time out he had 14 points. And the three ball is good.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
Lillard against Dinwiddie. Lillard left side. Over in the corner, out of the Kumbo. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound.
Spencer Dinwiddie. First personal foul. Team second.
Here's Connaughton. Giannis outside. Trains the three-pointer. He has 6.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And here is O'Neal. And Giannis Antetokounmpo made that last three-pointer. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Simmons. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Connaughton kicks to Portis. Stolen by Thomas. To the middle. Here's Finney Smith. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lillard finds Giannis. Passes to Lopez. Simmons pulls it in. Nets trail by 10. Finney Smith passes to Dinwiddie. Pass to Simmons. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Lillard way outside. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And they double up Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And, Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Free throw good, Thomas. When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations.
Walker's checked in for Brooklyn. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here's Walker. Last game we saw him score 13. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. 10-point lead. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Dinwiddie passes to Thomas. Dinwiddie sets the screen for Thomas. Pass to Finney-Smith. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. The pass to Finney-Smith. O'Neal from long range. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. Middleton for 3. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
43 seconds left in the first quarter. Dinwiddie, a screen on Connaughton. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 22-point game against New York. Portis kicks to Antetokounmpo. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Thomas against Connaughton. Thomas feeling it out a bit.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And the three-point shot has been big for him. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
So with Lillard on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. Connaughton and Middleton share the wing duty. Bobby Portis out there with Jay Crowder, and it's Payne in at the 1. Now here's Middleton. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York. O'Neal with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
From deep, Walker cans it from downtown. Walker's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Nets. Connaughton sets a screen for Middleton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Nets trail by 8. A kick out to O'Neal. Basket good. O'Neal's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he could have taken it himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Middleton the pass to Payne. Now here's Connaughton. Guarded by Walker. And that one's good from Connaughton. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night, but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players, never get bored. They always give their best every given night, and that's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, D.A., I love it. Thank you so much for the report. Here's Middleton following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Five on the clock. 13 feet away. Puts up a deep three. Bridges misses.
he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Bridges with the steal. Driving in. Oh.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Middleton against Bridges. Releases from 15. Shots good by Middleton. 10 points for him.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
O'Neal outside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now here's Payne, covered by Smith. And the wide-open shot from Connaughton. No good on the triple. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Smith. Payne covering. O'Neal wide open. And the Nets another three.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bridges against Middleton. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Bridges dishes to Walker. It's rebounded by Portis. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Connaughton against Walker. 6 to shoot. Here's Middleton. Drains it from 17 feet out. Middleton's got 12 points in the game.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Now, here's Sharp. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Payne with it, covered by Smith. There's the three. And it's Connaughton missing. Bridges outside. Smith outside. There's the pick. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
The first one falls. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Sharp. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for O'Neal, and Thomas subbed in for Walker. Both free throws good from Smith.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
Bridges against Middleton.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Bucks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
And so he makes both from the line.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Timeout called the Nets.
Who wants a t-shirt right about now? That's right, man. And it's time to make some noise. Put your hands in the air. Let me see you.
And great to see Jonquel Jones in the crowd tonight.
The Bahamas native, a WNBA MVP. Jones has played here in Brooklyn a bunch of times with and against the Liberty.
Now here is Smith. Finney Smith finds Smith. Nets passing it around. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Beasley. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside, Simmons. To the inside, Bridges. And the rejection by Giannis. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Dishes it to Middleton. Now the feed to Lillard. Over Smith. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Nets trail by 4. Simmons, a screen on Lillard. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Phenomenal timing that time, guys, from Simmons. I mean, leaving the ground once the pass was released and then tearing the basket almost out of the glass.
Now, here's Portis. Scoreless thus far. Giannis kicks to Portis. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Thomas. Pass to Bridges. Over Middleton. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kicks to Lillard. Beasley against Smith. Giannis right side. And they double up Giannis.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. O'Neal's checked in for Bridges. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Dennis Smith. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill and physical.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
Excellent concentration that time by the 6'10" Simmons. Very good at completing these chances despite the defense's best efforts.
At the line, Ben Simmons. You're at the line 1 time.
And that one misses.
You know, Ben Simmons so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
Back to Connaughton. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Fifth best, the Nets.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 5-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 12. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Could have been called a foul, but Giannis stayed locked in and focused.
Outside, Simmons. The dish to Dinwiddie. Over Lillard. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Dinwiddie.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Now here's Beasley. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
Dinwiddie kicks to Thomas. Lays it up off the glass. Thomas got 8 points.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on the silver platter. Just served him up.
Driving in. Machetes his way. Giannis. And it's Lillard missing.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Dinwiddie up top. Covered by Lillard. Dinwiddie against Lillard. Here's Simmons, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. That free throw, no good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And he can't hit the second.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
The Nets making a switch here. Bridges checks in. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. .158 left now here in the second. Pass to Dinwiddie. Down low. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Bridges.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 10. The pass to Giannis. To the middle. Here's Middleton. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists now in the game.
And, you know, with Middleton, once he gets himself going, he's really hard to slow down because he's got really good size, a great stroke, and has become more skilled not only as a shooter but a ball handler.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
And checking out the numbers for Lopez, he had a strong showing last season. he averaged about 16 points a game, almost 2.5 blocks and 6 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Beasley against Dinwiddie. Outside, Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. The jump hook. Bank shot. No good. Bucks leading by 8. Lillard looking around. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And that's how you execute inside. Lillard, I like when he looks for his shot down low.
On the wing, Dinwiddie. Covered by Beasley. Outside, Simmons. Thomas passes to Finney-Smith. For 3, Bridges drills it from outside. Bridges has got 9 points in the quarter.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Chris Middleton has been on display for Milwaukee. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. As we take a look ahead, big fella, how's your vision these days?
As perfect as ever. Regular earthings are 20/20. I'm closer to 100/100.
Wait, that's not how those numbers work. Not even close.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe next time you get your eyes checked, maybe you can just ask them about it, Shaq. Moving on. In that first half of basketball, things are looking pretty good for the Milwaukee Bucks.
I think Coach made his point about crashing the boards coming into this matchup. Guys are following shots, giving the extra effort. They are rolling.
No question, their rebounding is giving them increased opportunities. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Through the first half, plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Simmons and Dinwiddie are the guard set. Bridges out there with Thomas, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Outside, Simmons. Nets passing it around. The Nets need to get a shot off here. No good from Finney-Smith.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. Strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now, here's Bridges, and that one, good. Bridges has got 11 points.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Lopez outside. Lillard outside. Takes a 3. Bridges with the board. Nets trail by 8. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Simmons that time displaying good shot selection. Just taking what's available.
Lillard against Simmons. Kick out to Giannis. Beasley for 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Now here's Dinwiddie. Bridges a screen on Beasley. Dinwiddie for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night. Lillard dishes to Middleton. Back to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
He's just an electric factory. Lillard is such an amazing athlete.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Outside, Simmons. He kicks to Bridges. Picked by Finney-Smith. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Bridges.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Lopez. This one for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. They host the Clippers after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Inside, here's Thomas. Great D that time from Middleton.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
3-pointer, Lillard. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And with that 3, his 2nd of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. Bucks number 1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Dinwiddie against Beasley. Picked by Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie with it. He's up against Beasley. 2 seconds left, and Dinwiddie lays it in. Dinwiddie's got 6 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Lillard. 20 points for him. Beasley with a clean look. Misses the 3. Now here's Simmons. It's Thomas on the wing. Covered by Lillard. Thomas passes to Simmons. Dinwiddie outside. 6 to shoot. Bridges sets the screen for Dinwiddie. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Antetokounmpo kicks to Beasley. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Beasley's got his 2nd basket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And the shot is good. 10 points for him.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the shooter and setting him up perfectly.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Middleton beyond the arc. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Dinwiddie's got his 4th rebound in this one. The pass to Finney-Smith. Outside, Simmons. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
You know, with his size and skill, Simmons is really good down low. I think he can score a bunch of points this way.
Lillard with it. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now, Finney Smith. He has 7. Bridges shot. Good.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Beasley against Dinwiddie. Middleton outside. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 10. Back to Thomas. Outside, Simmons. Driving to the basket. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Passes it to Middleton. Lillard from outside. It's good from long range. And now it's an 11-point Bucks lead.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, in recent years, the league has flattened the lottery odds and created the play-in tournament to keep more teams motivated. Commissioner Adam Silver knows some teams are in a development phase, but doesn't want to see maneuvering for better draft picks. He says teams are smarter, they're creative, and they respond. We move, they move. Kevin?
Just like that. D.A., thank you. Now, here's Dinwiddie. After the miss from Damian Lillard.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Beasley kicks to Middleton. Lopez passes to Lillard. Middleton for 3. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Dinwiddie's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Thomas. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Middleton. Now here's Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight.
He is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 6, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 8.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Giannis against Bridges. Here's Antetokounmpo against contact. Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through.
And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Kicks to Middleton. Lopez, a screen on Thomas. Fires from 14. They get it again. Lillard outside. Back to Middleton. They shoot again. He gets it in there. Middleton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
Here's Finney Smith. 7 points in the game. Bridges kicks to Simmons. Bridges sets the screen for Simmons. Dinwiddie outside. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks leading by 13. Beasley outside. Pass to Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
Timeout, Milwaukee.
So for the Nets, Sharp checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Royce O'Neal comes in for Cameron Thomas. And Walker subbed in for Simmons. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Crowder comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Malik Beasley. Crowder from outside. Knocks down the three ball. Crowder's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Lillard against Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. To end the run. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Lillard. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Nets trail by 16. Walker in the corner. Back to Dinwiddie. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Goes up from the top of the key, and Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got 5 rebounds tonight, stolen by O'Neal. Here's Bridges with the drive, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Goodness, Mikal Bridges, thundering slam off the bounce.
And so it's Milwaukee with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the big men on the floor for them, Giannis and Portis. Pat Connaughton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Beasley in at the 3 spot.
Boy, I love the drive of Smith there. I mean, he takes contact really well and then still finds a way to finish when he's sprinting full speed to the cup.
Here's Portis following the score by Dennis Smith. And here is Connaughton to the paint. Using his size, Giannis.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screens, and he knows when to give it up.
Walker's shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Now, here is Smith. And there's the pass to Walker. O'Neal outside. That's a 2 from Smith. The rebound by the Bucks.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Portis a screen on Smith. That's a 2 from Lillard. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Sean. Bridges shot. Good.
Tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Connaughton passes to Lillard. Outside Portis. There's the lob at Kumbo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Creek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Bridges passes to Sharp. Walker in the corner. He feeds it to Bridges. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bridges has got 14 points now in the second half.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. The Bucks also with the sub. Crowder's checked in. Brooklyn on defense. They trail by 16. Portis sets the pick for Crowder. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Walker surveying the floor. To the inside. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Picked by Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the 3. It's rebounded by Portis.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Connaughton up top. Back to Antetokounmpo. To the wing right side. And that one's good from Connaughton. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Antetokounmpo, nice pass there. Good at finding his open teammates.
Outside, Walker. Bridges sets the screen for Walker. Good work defensively by Crowder.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Tries again. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
It takes so much work to keep Giannis off the glass. He's got that great length and athleticism. Boy, he's a real problem on the boards.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Crowder. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the basket by Milwaukee. Picked by Finney-Smith. They need this. And Simmons with the nice bucket inside.
Well, you've got to like the sight of Simmons knocking down the jump shot. Unless you're the other team, of course. Then you know you're in trouble when he's making jumpers.
Now here's Lillard. For 3, Middleton. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
There's the lob to Bridges. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Feeds it to Lillard. Lopez, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Lillard, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Outside Thomas. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Middleton, good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Middleton's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Pass to Thomas. Off target with his three. Bucks leading by 23. Lillard outside. And Lillard gets double teamed. Kicks it out to Beasley. Jacks up a three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
You take a look at his career numbers, and most of Beasley's shots are threes. So Malik knows how to knock those down.
To the middle, here's Bridges. Count it. Bridges has got 18 points now here in the second half.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And they double up Antetokounmpo. And Lillard kicks to Middleton. Pass to Lopez. Beasley for three. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Finney Smith with it. Lopez covering. Finney Smith passes to Bridges. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Lillard gets double teamed. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. And another basket for Milwaukee. The Nets have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Dinwiddie passes to Finney Smith. And the NBA last season, Clark setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
You know, when Beasley stays within himself, I think he's really an effective player, and we know he's skilled on offense.
Driving the lane, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
At the line from Milwaukee, Bocek. One time from the line.
The Nets have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Bridges sets the screen for Dinwiddie. There's the pass to Bridges. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Covered by Beasley. Bridges outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
No good from Beasley. And so Thomas will bring it up for Brooklyn. He kicks to Simmons. Pass to Finney Smith. Here we are looking around the NBA. Clark, which division do you think is the strongest overall?
I think it's pretty clear, man. You look at that Pacific Division out west, you're talking Clippers, Lakers, Warriors, Kings, Suns. show me another division that can match that for entertainment value, quality of number of all-stars, and caliber of the teams. That's the one.
Pass to Beauchamp. Pocket 6. Portis with it. Pass to Connaughton. Launches a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. Dinwiddie outside. Now the pass to Finney-Smith. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Passes it to Beauchamp. To the left wing. Portis finds Crowder. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
for the Bucks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so this victory tonight will give them the front end of what I believe will be a knockdown, drag-out season series. They win the first of what will be 3 this year against the Nets.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
It's rebounded by Portis. Here's Green. Portis, a screen on Smith. Green against Smith. Here's Beauchamp, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Got the line from Milwaukee. Beauchamp shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Brooklyn making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Cameron Thomas comes in for Smith. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Lonnie Walker. The Bucks also with the sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Green. Both shots good from the stripe. And the Nets with possession. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside Thomas. Simmons dishes to Bridges. Simmons on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Connects from three-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Jackson. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, you know, this is what makes an average team from a great team or a good team.
I know you guys are looking for great and not good. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.